Hi guys, welcome to show number 32. Oops, my hand's getting kind of there. Show number 32. Yes. Welcome everybody. How y'all doing today? I am doing just fabulous as always. There we go. Yeah, right there. Oh yeah. Excuse me while I get myself situated here. So yeah, how is everybody doing today? I am doing really good. Been making like a lot of content recently. Been really wanting to push those do like a lot of gameplay. If you notice on my channel, I've been uploading a lot of let's play video games. And I think that's I feel really confident in that. And they're actually tell you the truth. I mean, they are pretty easy to produce. So that's one of the reasons I like it so much. It's easy to produce. But on the other part of that is I really do like playing games, video games per se. My favorite is the simulation games. So I've been getting a really good. I've been getting really good. Not good, like I'm sorry, guys. What I'm trying to say is, I've been getting really good at playing simulation games. Well, of course, I've always been playing not a whole lot of simulation games, back in the PlayStation 2 era. Is it PlayStation 2? Yeah, PlayStation 2. Yeah, I bought The Sims on PlayStation, and that was like a lot of fun. I mean, my favorite thing to do in a Sims game is see how crazy I can take things. And the one time I would burn down the Sims house while trying to see if I can remove the doors so my Sims can't escape. Stuff like that. I put playing games like this game. But no, the other time I was playing Sims was actually my really favorite time is when I was really building up a character that. Oh no, this is not on the PlayStation. I'm sorry. Well, this is later on on the PC because let me tell you something. Sims on a PC I think is a lot better than on a console game like PlayStation. So when I got Sims on the PC, I would get the expansion packs and stuff too. So I got the college expansion pack, and that was fun. I would actually take a character, and I put this character through college, and then that character was able to port back over into the regular Sims world after that, and in the regular Sims world, what I did was I actually recreated a house that reminded me a lot of my childhood home that I grew up in. So that was a lot of fun. And that's the other thing I like about Sims, by the way. So it's the ability to build houses and make weird kinds of houses. But that's just been my thing. Long time playing video games. I mean, I've always been playing video games since I was really little. My first, no, not really. I was going to say my first video game system was the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Well, not really technically. My first video game system was the Atari 2600. And then eventually I got the what you would call it, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. And that was, it's just a lot of fun playing really old games like that. I mean, it just brings back lots of memories, especially when I watch YouTube videos on it, and my favorite YouTuber, well, is the Angry Video Game Nerd. I like watching him review these old video games that suck ass. Uh, he's gonna take you back to the past. Yes, he is. To play the shitty games that suck ass. Yeah, that was my favorite YouTube series. But anyway, so gonna get back on track here. Yeah, so have a YouTube channel is a good way to express my creativity. It's a good way to to like I say with the Let's Play video games. I notice it's easy for me to do that, and I could put them out there relatively good pace. My target goal is try to do one video upload per day. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. It might be a day or two or so before I put the next video out. But like I said, I love doing these Let's Play videos that I've been working on, and right now I'm currently working on the Thief Simulator series, which is a lot of fun. That game is fun to play with because in that I say a lot. No, in that video series is it's fun. Not to say Thief Simulator is a really fun game. I mean, even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I'd be playing this a lot. In fact, I kind of did play some of the levels before I even started recording them. And that was another thing about this computer I have. I couldn't figure out. Well, I mean, I knew how to record. I knew how to capture certain things, especially with my OBS program here, studio thing. And the videos were really choppy. It wasn't really smooth. So I did some test recordings on it, and I noticed it wasn't really moving very good. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Oh, it frustrated me. I'm like, oh no. I mean, especially with Thief Simulator, I'm like, oh my god, this isn't going to work. I'm like my hopes of doing a YouTube series of playing this game is kind of going down the toilet at the moment. But then I figured out, okay, there's a way of doing it. I just recorded straight onto the computer. There's a command function I'm able to do, at the beginning of the game, and I hit the command function, and it starts recording for me, and the audio as well. So that's good. And that, I've noticed that moves a lot more smoothly. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, damn. That moves a lot more smoothly, and I've been happy with that. Right, so that's good. And so now I'm like, oh, cool. So now I'm able to do, for example, Thief Simulator games. But don't worry, I mean, I'm not only going to play Thief Simulator. I got a lot more games coming down the pipe, and the other one that I've been working on, that I'm going to start working on more, is the Ship Simulator Extremes. That's another video series, and then some of the other ones maybe down the line I would like to play. I haven't played yet. They look really fun actually to play. Is Beam NG Drive. That looks a lot of fun. I've seen some video play of that on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I'm really excited about that. I really want to play that, but I don't have it yet. So, I mean, obviously, money too. I got to buy these games, so I was like, when I get a chance, I'll get it. And, right now, I'm good with what I have, and there's going to be a lot more of these stuff. It's fun. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun playing these games. It is fun for me to play it, and it's actually more fun now. I like to kind of put a story together of these videos, game plays. So it's, like I said, it's been a lot of fun. And, I hope you guys enjoyed watching them. So anyway, enough about that. So anyway, getting back on topic here. And sorry. Now, okay. Yeah, my audio. I'm just hang on a second, guys. I'm just checking. Okay. I just had to check something really fast here because for whatever reason, I'm kind of a little worried that my audio is going to start pooping out on me again. Like, I've had that problem before in some of my past live streams shows, episodes, podcast shows. I'm like, ooh, I'm like, yeah, the audio just doesn't. I don't know what the heck's up with that. So I gotta make sure. Yeah, the audio is working. So that's awesome. Maybe I just got too many things. That could be it too. Maybe I have too many things open when I'm doing these things. So maybe that's what's causing I'm like this problem. So it is working. That's good. But so yeah, I mean, so kind of give me an idea, like especially if you're like a new subscriber to this channel. I want to say is like before. I say earlier, like 2018, I didn't do a whole lot of YouTubing. 2017 is where I did quite a bit, and I was getting really kind of confused as to what I wanted to do. I kind of figure out what I want to do. I actually like doing podcast shows. I mean, that's another thing I like doing. Is I love doing these live stream events. Love doing podcast shows. That's like another favorite of mine. And I also, I say, like doing Let's Play videos. So, but before, I wasn't. I don't know like what direction like my channel should take my channel in. I feel like I just didn't have an identity to what I was doing. Like what is the Kev 1701 channel? Like what is it? You know, like I was having a hard time trying to figure it out myself. Like, well, what do I do? Like I'm doing karaoke. I'm doing video game play. And there's a pumpkin. Oh, look! A pumpkin tail! Anyway, so I was doing a lot of that stuff. And just the identity of what I was doing, like, what am I? That was my major enemy for the longest time. Even for the longest, I mean, I've had my YouTube channel for a very long time. I mean, this is just like in recent years, I have been more active on it. But for the most part, I've had a YouTube channel just to watch other content because, like I say, I love YouTube. It says I like it better than TV, like TV watching. It's a lot better than watching TV, in my opinion. I mean, there's some good, shows on here and there, but mostly like the better content, better stuff is on YouTube. So that's for the longest time, like I said, I've had a YouTube channel. So like when I first started, when I first got my YouTube channel, I had this like really old camera, like this like really crap ass camera, and I put it on a tripod. And I sketched out some, like, of my own version of, like, an angry video game nerd review. And, in fact, I still have those old videos. They're still on my channel. You can see them in my playlists. So, I mean, there's some really old stuff on there where I was, like I said, I want to do, like, I sort of want to do, like, a kind of like a walkthrough Let's Play sort of thing. That was kind of like my direction. Instead of doing like a more of a game review or like an angry video game nerd review, I was trying to take it more of a direction of, I'm going to do a walkthrough or playthrough of a video game and probably get pissed off along the way, and that would be the entertainment part of it. And so I kind of struggled with that, and also did some little movie reviews here and there too, just kind of figure out what I want to do, where I want to take this. But then, unfortunately, life gets in my way. Because not to like bore you guys with like a personal backstory of mine, but like I have had like a rough few years, especially in the beginning there with the YouTube channel area. It was, like my personal life is just, like with my work life, my job life, that just, stressed me out so bad. But, whatever, moving forward today, I was like, hey, in recent years, I was like, I really want to get back on the ball of this. I still have that drive inside me of wanting to produce YouTube videos. And now, just like this year, particular 2019, I think I have finally answered the call. I think I know now my channel identity is taking me all these years, but I finally figure out where I want to go. And so it's like podcasts and games and more. So like I may do, I'll still do like some karaoke videos, karaoke singing. That's the karaoke singing is kind of like paying homage to Johnny D. Anyone who doesn't know Johnny D, well, of course, most of my subscribers I got were from the Johnny D channel, so my subscribers would know who Johnny D is, but the new subscribers subscribed to my channel might not know who Johnny D is. He's a really awesome guy. Go check out his channel. He's a senior citizen that likes to sing karaoke, and mostly rap songs is his favorite. So in a way, I wanted to kind of when I did in my earlier years of wanting to do like an angry video game nerd reviews, pay homage to that. It's like I wanted to pay respects and stuff to Johnny D by doing my own versions, my own karaoke singing. And so with me, I put my own flair into it. I put my own pizzazz to it. Like I do just kind of off the wall type of karaoke, the kind you're probably not used to hearing, let's just put it that way. But when I was at the karaoke bar with Johnny D, yeah, obviously I was doing just normal songs that you would most likely hear. But here in the studio here, I want to do karaoke. I want to sing songs you wouldn't expect to hear at a karaoke bar. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. I have some ideas. They're going there is one karaoke video I am currently working on right now, which hopefully I'll get done soon and put up on this channel. But yeah, cat here. Ugh, you shed a lot. But now kind of shifting gears here a little, as you may have read the title of this episode, Thor-A-Mania. Is that how I wrote it? Yeah, Thor-A-Mania. Okay. Yeah. Getting on to topic now of what I want to talk about tonight. I don't know how many of you heard the news. Chris Hemming, the guy who I'm sure everyone knows that plays Thor in the Marvel movie cinematic universe, he has been casted to play the role of Hulk Hogan. Brother, so what you gonna do when the power of Thor-Mania runs wild on you, Thanos? Yes. And I have an article here that I just want to pull up and read to you guys. So instead on this podcast episode, is because usually what I'll do is I'll pull up videos and just kind of commentate on them, make fun of them, laugh along with them, whatever. You get my kind of raw reaction. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Wow. Anyway, you get my instant. What's what I love about doing the podcast, by the way, is like I love doing like reaction videos. They're always fun to make too. So, and kind of getting off top here a little bit. That's why I kind of picked on Donald Trump a lot too. Is I wanted to get kind of like that's like my reaction. So, and I've been kind of pick on him a lot lately, so I was like, oh, I better shift gears now and just kind of find other stuff to talk about. And like I said, in the previous episode of the podcast show, I did the duct tape, not the duct tape, flex tape, which is a funny ass commercial, and I wanted to really get kind of record my reactions to that. But so now that I'm really off topic. And what was I trying to say before? Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, usually, like I was saying before, I would up here on this nice wall, this green screen wall, but as you guys see right here, I would have a video to show you guys and to, make fun of it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But instead of doing the video, I do have an article I'm just going to pull up here. That's talking about tonight's topic that I want to talk about. And let me pull that up right now. There she is. There you go. So here's the article. Chris Hemsworth is Hulk Hogan in Netflix Hulk-A-Mania biopic, brother. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. See if I can just... I don't want those ads. Go away. There you go. So, in the article, I'm like, when I heard the news, like, I just heard this news, like, recently, obviously, because it's breaking news to me. And I'm, like, a big wrestling fan. Huge wrestling fan. And I do like Chris Hemsworth as well as his portrayal of Thor. And... yeah, that's right, Chris Hemsworth. He was also in the Ghostbusters 2016 reboot, too. Which I actually thought he was pretty good in that movie, too. I mean, given, like, the material that he had to work with. So, I mean, so it sounds like, it's a good thing. Got two of my favorite things, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor, and then, Hulk Hogan. And kind of backstory a little bit here. Like I said, I'm a huge wrestling fan. My dad was big, he is a wrestling fan, and he watched wrestling when he was a kid. Like, look, this is going like anyway. But like for me, I was introduced to the world of wrestling through my dad, and then I saw Hulk Hogan on the TV screen. This is like back in the '80s, so it's like, Saturday night main event stuff, and every time Hulk Hogan would come on the screen, I was like, whoa, who's this guy? I just, like, I was instantly sold on him. Like, oh, yeah, this is the Hulk Hogan, brother. The 24-inch pythons. What you gonna do, Mean Gene, when the power of Hulk-A-Mania runs wild on you, dude? And that always excites me. And because of I was so drawn into wrestling, watching Hulk Hogan, that also kind of allowed me to partake in the world of wrestling itself, like watching the other characters too on the screen. Like my other favorites, like the Macho Man Randy Savage, like, ooh yeah, step into a Slim Jim. Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim. And so yeah, there was that, and a cast of other colorful characters, and like I said, so I went from like Hulk Hogan, and I'm like, oh, this Macho Man, he's pretty cool. Ultimate Warrior, oh, who's this Ultimate Warrior guy? Oh, that's cool. Then who's Mr. Perfect, and $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and just list goes on and on and on. All my favorites. And so, I mean, even to this day, I'm still a Hulk Hogan fan. May not be a fan of the guy Terry Bollea, who plays Hulk Hogan. You know, like kind of like his personal life. You know, like divorces and the sex tapes and the N words and all the other stuff that you hear about him. It's like whatever. And you know, it's funny. Like, you know, he seems to like he likes to kind of like I've noticed he'll do anything for $1 kind of person. Like oh if I'll you know if you want me to sell pancakes like the New Day or something like that, I'll sell pancakes, brother. You know, like he seems to be that type of person. Do anything for money. But I'm still a fan of the character of Hulk Hogan, and I like it, you know, and yeah, hell, like I hope one day I would be able to get to meet him in person and get his autograph. I mean, I think that would be awesome, to be quite honest. But so then when I heard the news that I guess they decided they're going to make a Hulk Hogan documentary, biopic, I guess that's what they call it. And it's going to air on Netflix, so I guess this is going to be a Netflix original. So I'm like, oh, cool. I have a Netflix account. Awesome. So, yeah. So I'm like, let me pull up the... Oh, I already got the article up, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. Chris Hemsworth is going to play wrestling superstar Hulk Hogan in an upcoming biopic for Netflix. The movie will be directed by Todd Phillips, reuniting with screenwriter Scott Silver. The two previously worked together on the DC movie The Joker. And from what I've heard, kind of side rant here, I heard the Joker movie has been canceled. So I don't know if that's true or not. So that's just rumors I've heard that the Joker movie was canceled. I don't know. If anyone out there knows if the Joker movie's been canceled or not, please let me know in the comment section. Anyway, so yeah. So, which is due to be released later this year. Again, I don't know if that's true or not. The rumors I've heard that they canceled the Joker movie. Who knows? Right? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Producing the project will be Michael Sugar of Sugar 23 and Phillips and Bradley Cooper under their joint effort banner. Hemsworth and Eazy-E, Eric Bischoff, will also be producing, and Hulk Hogan himself is attached as a conflict of interest. No, just kidding. As a consultant and executive producer, Sugar 23's Ashley Zalta, I hope I'm not butchering that name, is also executive producing the Hulk Hogan biopic. Known internationally by his moniker, Hulk Hogan, brother, the legendary wrestler is actually named Terry Bollea. He rose to fame in the 1980s as part of Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Federation, now known as the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. After body slamming the unstoppable Andre the Giant in the main event of WrestleMania 3, Hogan had solidified himself as perhaps the most famous and beloved pro wrestler of all time. For years, Hulk-A-Mania would run wild across the world as Hogan became a permanent part of the mainstream pop culture. He was given lead roles in Hollywood movies, had his own cartoon series, and well, by the way, the cartoon series, I don't know if they put him back on WWE Network, but they really should. I really like those cartoons. 3 years ago? Yeah, the whole Hogan sex tape N-word controversy in that court hearing thingy. When WWE got scared shit, like, oh no, like, I mean, I understand WWE wanting to, be, kind of distant themselves from Hogan at that time. Like, I get that. Removing him from the Hall of Fame, I don't know. I mean, seems a little too much, but definitely pulling the cartoon series, that cartoon series with Hogan in it from the when they just put it on there too, like on the network. I was like, oh, cool, they got the Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling cartoon on the network. So I'm sitting there watching. It's cool, and then that controversy broke out, and then they got they decided we're not going to deal with Hogan anymore. We're just going to try to erase him from our library, which is kind of impossible when he played such a huge role in the wrestling's foundation, I guess. But then they pulled the cartoon series, which kind of pissed me off. So I hope they bring it back to the network. That would be cool. And his trademark banner for all kinds of merchandise. Yeah. Come on, move it out. What? Come on. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Blah 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 blah. Oh, here we go. In the 90s, Hogan had reinvented himself as a villain in World Championship Wrestling, turning on Randy Savage and joining a group called the New World Order, brother. You could call this the New World Order of Professional Wrestling. Hogan again became one of wrestling's biggest stars. From the other side of the fence, following the closure of WCW, Hogan will return home to the WWE, formerly the WWF, because the World Wildlife Foundation decided, you know what, we're going to take your ass to court, Vince McMahon. And, well, we all know what happened with that case. To win the Covenant World Heavyweight Championship once again, although there is clearly plenty of ground to cover when it comes to Hulkster's wrestling career, the upcoming biopic will focus primarily on his initial rise to fame in the 1980s. That was a good year, by the way. The 80s, really good year. I wish I could go back there again. And it's essentially an origin story of the birth of Hulk-A-Mania. The side note here, hold on a second. Side note, like from my point of view is, if they want to do like if they want to look at his like origin story, like a rise of Hulk-A-Mania, I would hope that they would focus on his first championship win against the Iron Sheik, because that's really, well, in the WWE or WWF at the time, that was like the birth of Hulk-A-Mania. But like before coming back to the WWF, after because originally when he came into the business with Vince McMahon Sr., not Jr., the one we currently know, Vince McMahon's father, Vince Sr., when he was running the business and Hogan came in as the heel, the bad guy, he left to work on like Rocky 3. And you remember that cameo appearance he had in Rocky. So then, before Hogan came back to the WWF, when Vince Jr. took over, he was it like AWA, if I remember correctly. I think I could get that wrong, but it was another wrestling promotion that Hogan was part of, that he started to plant the seeds of Hulk-A-Mania there. And then, like I said, when he came back to the WWE, ooh, excuse me, whoa, ooh, wow, I'm getting gassy tonight. Hold on. I'm hoping they if they're going to talk about the rise of Hulk-A-Mania, I hope they're going to kind of show that, show like most likely the Iron Sheik part where he won the title from there, and then obviously you have to kind of talk about the body slamming the Andre the Giant. I mean, that's another one I hope the movie will obviously should talk about. But I think Chris Hemsworth, I think he would be a pretty good fit for that role. Me personally, I think he would. I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of hard right now to kind of tell, but I'm interested to see how Chris Hemsworth will play that role. I mean, I'm very curious, very, very, very curious. Should be very. Sorry. It should be interesting, and especially with the makeup on, give him the blonde mustache and all that blonde hair, long blonde hair. It should be very interesting to see how. Well, he's definitely got the physique, the muscles for it. It should be interesting to see how he plays that role. So I'm really curious now. I'm very curious. As we all know, Hogan became the subject of various scandals following the height of his wrestling fame. The entertainment website Gawker had posted footage from a sex tape with Hogan and his wife. And Hogan and the wife of oh my god. Okay, back her up. I really fucked that one up. Sorry about that. Sorry. Fudged that one. The incident led to where am I? Man, I'm all over the place today. The entertainment website Gawker had posted footage from a sex tape with Hogan and the wife of one of his friends. Worse yet, the wrestler had been caught using racial slurs in the footage, leading to years-long exile from WWE. The incident led to Hogan suing Gawker and ultimately bankrupting the company, earning himself a settlement worth millions of dollars. It's certainly not the most flattering chapter of Hogan's life, but it wouldn't be touched on, but it won't be touched on in the biopic. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, I don't want to see a Hogan sex tape. That's like the only thing I don't want to see. So thank you for not showing that to us. I mean, I would be doing like one of these things. And I'm poking my fingers into my eyes, bleaching my eyes out. Anyway, so thank you for not showing that. So the incident left him in the sand. Blah, blah, blah. We already read that. Certainly not the most flying for, but I won't win. Story. So the story. Here it is. The story focused mainly on the wrestler's career in the 80s. So like my favorite time of wrestling, basically. With a Page biopic, Fighting with My Family, hit theaters this weekend. Whoa, dude, I'm gonna hurry up. I'm trying to read this website, okay? It seems like an appropriate time to announce the Netflix Hulk Hogan project. As with Page, it will be interesting for fans to see what the journey is like for an aspiring wrestler to reach the top of the business, and especially for somebody like Hogan. There's no word yet on when we can expect to see this movie come to fruition, with names like Hemsworth and Phillips involved. However, it certainly seems promising. The information comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. And getting back to what the article here touched on about Page, Fighting with My Family. That, I have to say, I mean, I think that's a WWE film. It should be, it's a WWE film. Duh. I'm actually wanting to see that movie. Like, I think that's like the only time I'm actually excited about a WWE film. Now, all the other films that WWE has done before in the past are like, kind of like, really? Like, what were they thinking? Like, especially See No Evil, even though it had my favorite wrestler in it, Kane. I was like, what is this? Like, man, See No Evil was bad. It was just bad. And obviously the Marines kind of like, and then with John Cena, and then now The Miz, it's like, so like a lot of the wrestling movies have been like, really? Like, I want to kill myself instead of watching that shit. Oh, now I'm really I'm phasing in and out of the space-time continuum. What the heck's happened to me? Ah! It's like Thanos has figured out where I live. Or he just snapped his finger or something. Come on. See if I can save my... Oh, I'm like fading in and out of the space-time continuum here. Oh, I am really phasing in and out. Holy crap. Oh, okay. That's weird. It's like every time I come back here, it keeps phasing back in. Strange. I'm not getting any audio problems. At least I hope I'm not getting any audio problems. But, hold on a second here. Let's see if we can... That's strange. In the footage. Oops. Sorry. Oh. What is it doing? Oh, it's still doing it. Okay. That is strange. Well, come on, camera. I just can't catch a break with these technical issues, problems. There we go. Maybe it's just, oh, you know what? It's a saturation. That's what's messing me up. Hold on a second here. I have to do some quick fixing here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I am looking a little pale, though. Looking a little too pale. I better adjust that here really quick, because that's going to annoy the heck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, give me a little color here. Give me a little color. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, I do say I look a lot better now. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, so let's bring up capture. Oh yeah, here's John Cena. John Cena, Hulk Hogan. Yes, nice. The Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik threatens to suplex Chris Hemsworth over Hulk Hogan biopic. That's funny. Oh, that's another one. Oh, where'd he go? I don't want to go that. Oh my god, my computer's all over the place. There we go. Yeah. Now that's another biopic we should get, is an Iron Sheik movie. All right. That's done with that one. So let's just go ahead and take that off the screen. Oh my god. Now the background. What the heck? Oh my god. Seriously, computer? You're going to really screw with me today? Oh. Here we go. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, now I need to really turn on, like, my camera must have got, like, corrected itself or something. There we go. Now I'm, like, really, like, that's much better. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell, computer? Stupid computer. You are a very stupid computer. You know that, don't you? Yes. You are a very stupid computer. Anyway, can I get back on track here? Like I was saying, hold on. Kind of like I was saying here, what was I saying? Oh, yeah! I totally forgot what I was going to say. Get like what? Wow, my. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong counter. Oh my god. Oh, all right. Uh, well, what? Wow, I sound different now without my headphones on. Okay, now I sound a lot better. Wow, I am really. I think I need a. Well, we're at 37 minutes, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, just awesome. Yeah, but before I wrap things up here, um, just like I want to kind of get this out the way because as I was trying to say before about the whole page thing, WWE page. Um, um, he said the article said was talking about Paige fighting with my family. Oh, that's right. Uh, I'm actually looking forward to that movie. I really want to see that one, Fighting with My Family. That actually looks pretty good. So I'm like, oh, because like I said before, I was trying to say, is like, yeah, some of the, well, mostly all WWE films just suck. I mean, just are just horrible. So this is like the first time I'm actually excited to see a WWE film is Fight with My Family. I really do want to see that. Looks good. And then with this biopic of Hulk Hogan coming to Netflix, Chris Hemsworth. Sounds like a winner to me. Should be interesting. Seeing Thor as playing Hulk Hogan. Thor as Hulk Hogan. That would be an interesting cosplay costume, I suppose. Yeah, like taking the two characters, putting together, smashing together. That'd be interesting. Like the mustache, the hair, the bandana, and all that. Hulk Hogan brother with like the Thor outfit on and the hammer. That would be kind of cool. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I really want to talk about today was that news. So I as I say, we're here to talk about it, and just like I like doing these podcast shows. So yeah, stay tuned for more podcast shows.